What is up, everyone? Welcome back to a long overdue new video, but after a long time waiting, it finally happened. It's summer, or well, at least spring in Vienna. It's warm, it's sunny, it's time to skate. After 2 days of skating the last week and getting some street clips already, I'm getting back into the feeling of how summer sessions could look, and well, there's a lot of things coming this summer and a lot of things that I want to film, stuff that we want to do with the crew together. And in order to get where I want to be, just skating ability wise and confidence wise, there's one thing to do, which is getting back in practice. And since I feel like I'm slightly out of practice, I'm gonna be at my, well, not local, but like one of my go-to parks in Vienna. Gonna skate one of my favorite flat rails right there, trying to get back into dialing in those tricks and getting some, well, basics back, trying to work my way up there and see where things are going. So many people have asked me about my skates recently because, well, I'm not skating white skates, I'm skating the gray sways, which are, and I think I said this like 1,000 times already, but these are gray team skates. They're gonna be out sometime during this summer, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'm skating them with, that is the important part, with yellow wheels with my name on it. That's pretty sick. So yeah, my red eye 55mm wheels, which I've been skating since November. That's the middle of May, and they're still holding up. Like, thing is, like, of course they're smaller than they used to be, but there's no cracks, no flat spots, nothing. Like, probably one of the sets I've been skating for the longest. And I'm not just saying this to sell you those wheels, they're actually holding up fairly well, especially after the Blading Cup weekend, which is on fairly rough pavement, and well, they're still up there. There's also one other thing I'm trying to get into this video, which is, I think like a month ago or maybe two, one of my Patreon supporters, well, shout out to all of them actually, thank you for keeping it up, supporting me, even though the content was running low lately. But someone asked about me doing a video that with tricks that actually intimidate me, tricks that are not holding me back, but like tricks that I'm scared of, tricks that need like confidence to be built up in order for me to do them. And I'm trying to get into that as much as much as any other trick, basically. So the thing is, I'm trying to work my confidence up by doing, like I say, standard tricks, trying to get into more routine tricks, and from there on working my way out of the comfort zone. Usually skating with other people, playing games of Blade help a lot, because one, the other people that you're skating with are usually forcing you to do tricks that you're never doing. If you're playing against someone who's like skating smart, they're most likely trying to do tricks that are exactly not your trick vocabulary. They don't need to be hard, they just, well, not your usual tricks. And also skating with other people or asking people for trick ideas always helps. So those are the two main sources of how I get into different tricks, because sometimes it's just hard to get out of your specific trick book, I'd say. And getting out of your routine tricks usually is the way out of the comfort zone for me. Well, alright, so we're almost at the park, and I am pretty sure that I forgot my tripod for my Insta360, so I'm gonna have to improvise there. I'm sure though that I have wax, which is important. I have my skates, which is also important, and I have sunscreen and water. So I got the fundamentals. Hell yeah, it's an empty park. The mini ramp is actually skatable. I think last time I was here, it was actually still snowing there. It's pretty dope. Probably one of the best ledges in skate parks around here, and that's what I'm here for. This one is so convenient to get your trick styled in, gain some confidence, try out some things maybe. However, I always stay away from this part right here. I don't know, I can't get that far out of my comfort zone. All right, so the fact that I don't have a tripod makes it slightly harder to do all of this, but I'm still just trying to do this with every other resource that I have. So, Graceway right here, not my pro skate. Just, I guess I could say it 100 times more and no one would listen to me at this point. It is not my pro skate, it is a regular Graceway, which should be out sometime this year. That's the way it looks. Intent frames, or intent if for my American friends. Apparently this sounds pretty cool to them, or so I heard. Best flat frames on the market, hands down. There's, well, not really an argument there to make. And my wheels, which you can see, are, well, my name is still on there. I think the placement was right. The rest of the graphic is kind of fading away, but then again, I never initially planned to make a lot of graphic. That's why the wheel is almost a blank wheel, just to have like the fresh color under your feet. And that's how the skate looks. Skating a MyFit Prime liner right here. And yes, that is pretty much the setup I've been rolling with for the last few months. What? All right, I think. Oh my god! All right, that surprised me more than anyone else, definitely. Let's go! I landed it, alright. Alright, so one trick I thought about doing or trying is the one that Ryan Parker recently posted. I want to see for myself how probably impossible this trick is. So what he did was he did backside royale, then stepping off the front foot into a backslide, and that foot that he lifts off, he like fully stretches it forward out like a rocket backslide, stepping back into a TTP, and then rewind out. And there's many things to tell about this switch up, because one, I think the regular budget switch up is kind of like, yeah, oversaturated, maybe like, yeah, played out. But this is a very new touch to it. I've never seen this before, and well, the execution was flawless. So how possible is this switch up actually? Yeah, combines a few elements that make it super awkward for me. One, I'm not a backside royale person. Yes, those people exist. I'm one of them. And two, I'm switching into a switch TTP, but it's necessary because I need to be comfortable in the backslide, which is regular on the right foot. So yeah, no excuses. Let's get it. I'll take that. All right, so another mission, that torque to backslide is, well, that one took a while now, and it's not a new switch up as it is basically. Like, I did torque backslides a couple of times, but I would always switch it up the other way. So like placing my backslide behind the torque, and I saw that there's people that switch up like throwing that backslide in front of the torque, and I never tried it, and it looked honestly pretty scary. So, well, why not? This is the definition of getting out of the comfort zone, and I'm happy I landed it. I didn't check the clip. It felt good though. There's a couple in there that didn't feel good, so I didn't use those. Or, well, I didn't set it as a final one. And I think I'm gonna put an end to the video right here. This was, I'd say, a very successful practice session again. So like, not entirely new tricks, but just like new ways of approaching. And I feel way more comfortable approaching the rail now, and just trying things again, which is not like I'm super like starting from level 1 again, but it's just, you got to rebuild that level of confidence that you have during the summer and that you kind of lose during winter time. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get there. And thanks everyone for tuning in. If you have tricks that you want to see me try on this one, leave them in the comments. If you want to get fisheye shots on solo sessions just like I did, I'm gonna leave the link to my my affiliate link to Insta360 in the description as well, and of course my Patreon link for everyone that wants to support me. It's highly appreciated. And well, nothing more to say. Tune in for next time and keep skating.